Pretty good, right?
It's pretty good. Pretty good transition. That was a good one.
All right.
I give it to you.
Aaron Berger is back, and I'm making light of the fact that we also always used to think all TV was free, but gone are those days when you want great movies or sports or, you know, information.
You don't have to pay for them.
Yeah, because normally that's what you have to do. Free TV, free TV, free TV. Now, in this market of these free TV antennas, ANTOP, number one.
Number one in America. Number one selling antenna in America.
Number one selling in America.
Or number one manufacturer,
Number one manufacturer. Aaron's gonna give you all the details. I'm gonna scoot over here real quickly though.
Good idea.
So this is, talk me through, so this is actually
yes, so this is the big boy. This is the most powerful antenna we've ever done from any company. It's an 85-mile antenna.
That is insane.
Indoor, outdoor. You can use it indoor, you can use it outdoor. Most people will use it indoor. You need electricity,
right?
And you need a television, and
old or new.
That's old or new.
Old or new.
Great point. Any TV after any television that has a digital tuner in it.
Okay.
And if you have an analog tuner, then you just need to pick up a converter box, which we'll talk about it in a minute.
So you get all the connecting accessories.
You get absolutely everything you need.
You get a wealth of you know, basic software like apps and
some really good stuff like Sling TV.
Right? And then
this is exclusive to ANTOP. This is called a power boost system, and this power boost system means, as we said, this is the most powerful antenna we have. If you've ever thought about an antenna from your house and you thought, well, you know, I'm not sure if it's going to work, if I live close enough, if I live in the right area, if any antenna is going to work, this is the one that's going to work.
So this is the Mac Daddy.
This is the Mac Daddy.
And it was so funny. That's why I had Aaron kind of walk me through, because normally when I've had them, I'm like,
right. This is more, right? And they've usually been more expensive too.
They have.
We're doing our best price today.
So I'm like, okay, what am I missing? This is actually better than any Today's Special we've had from them.
It is.
So most powerful, most feature rich, most options, lowest price.
So here's the thing. Most people think in order to watch local news, local sports, local weather, you've got to pay some sort of company. You've got to pay to get that into your house. Come on over here and I'm going to show you guys.
Sounds good.
What we have forgotten is that TV is free. You just need, all those signals are coming to your house already. All of the broadcast signals. What do I mean by broadcast signals? I'm talking about channels like high definition ABC, high definition CBS, high definition TBN, high definition NBC, MyTV4, Univision, high definition Fox, high definition PBS. These channels are all coming into your home already for free. You just need, I think of it like a catcher's mitt to catch those channels and put them on your television. And that's what ANTOP does. And in fact, and we've got it right over here, it's what ANTOP does more than any other manufacturer of antennas in America. And it's what this one specifically does better than any we have because it has a longer range. Now, what kind of shows are we talking about watching? Well, right now, I'm just gonna press the guide to show you. Oh, and you see a little feature animation right now. We'll talk more about this in a minute. This is that power boost technology we were talking about. This is also a multi-directional antenna, so it doesn't have to be pointing exactly the right degree in order for you to get a great image in your house. It's a very important point about this.
It is. So it's not like you have to really finesse it per se, just mostly because of the power. I mean,
this is exactly right. It is the most powerful, and it is the best value we've ever done on this model. This is called the 800, the ANTOP SBS 800. These, so you're thinking, what can I watch? Well, here's what I'm doing right now. I'm actually going through all of the channels we get at HSN, and we'll show you another, we'll show you a different metro area in a minute, but just where we are, I'm flipping through right now. We could be watching gymnastics on NBC for free. We could be watching the FBI Files for free. We could be watching Crime Watch Daily with Chris Hansen for free. College football for free. Sabrina the Teenage Witch for free.
Can I just point out though, like the Forensic Files, I'll give you an example. Like when I stay, even at the fancy schmancy hotels, I mean, these are the channels that I would be accessing on their hotel.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
I always like to give this disclaimer. Now, first of all, lowest price ever, 5 flex pay for the weekend, it's free shipping, it's extended holiday return policy.
That's a great thing for an antenna.
Get it at home, because especially because the biggest biggest question people say, well, what can I get? And what do I get in my area? You got until January. You know what I mean? So the hardest thing to do is to get you to get it at home. But Aaron, the other thing about this is, say someone says, well, you know what? I do like my cable, or I do like my satellite.
Great.
So you don't have to, if you do want to partner this with something else,
absolutely,
you can still do that because it's free TV. It's just gonna augment whatever you have or don't have.
You know what a lot of people do is, a lot of people augment this with some sort of streamer. So maybe you have like one of the Amazon Fire streamers, or you have a Roku, or you have something like that. So you've got a ton of movies, and you've got a ton of television series and all that, but you want your local news,
right?
You want your local weather, so important. You want your local sports. This brings all of your local, you know, your local CBS affiliate, your local NBC affiliate, your local ABC affiliate, PBS, Fox. It brings them all into the house, and it brings them into the house for free. You do not pay a monthly fee to watch them. In fact, let's go through. I think we've got a little feature video that we'll take a look at here and talk about some of the things about this. It is so simple to set up. Again, you plug it into the wall, and the only reason that you have to plug it in is because it has this power booster, which gives you 85 miles of range. So whether you live in the middle of a metro area, or you live out where Shannon's parents live, in Herman, Minnesota, out in the middle of nowhere, and in the beautiful nowhere, you have dual connectivity, easier connection to multiple devices, covers a much wider range of frequencies, whether they're ultra high frequencies or very high frequencies. They call those UHF and VHF. Now, most of us will just set this right next to our in fact, I'll show you how most of us will set this up. But I also want to just make the disclaimer that if you want this to be a whole house solution, it can. This is the antenna that if you want to plug it into basically where the main cable line would come into your house and then run through all the cable lines that you have, the coaxial cable that you have running throughout your house, you can use this to power the whole house. Different televisions can watch different channels just using this antenna. That's how powerful it is. It's also great for travel. If you have an RV, if you go camping and you have a little generator that you take with you, you'll get great reception because it has the 85-mile range. All you do is take the antenna itself, and we include the cables. You plug the antenna into, this is the power booster, and you just dial up the power. You dial that up until you get the clearest signal for no matter where you are. Really easy to do. This is the power that goes into the wall that actually powers the amplifier here. And then this guy goes into your coaxial cable area. So right there, boom, I'm putting that right into the coaxial cable, just like you would screw in a hose or, you know, screw in a light bulb. There's nothing to it. You've got free TV now. You no longer pay, I don't know what you pay now monthly on a bill for your television, and maybe you want to do that in some rooms, like Shannon said. Some people will want to mix and match. They'll want to have maybe cable in the living room, but they think, why do I pay for a cable box in the guest room or in the sewing room or in the basement? You know, all of these extras. You don't have to. This is a one and done. It is. You buy it once. Oh, if you're wondering what channels you'll get at your house, you can actually go on to hsn.com, go on to our site, and Rocky, our producer, has done this for us right now. He's typed in a zip code for Washington, D.C., for example. You can type in the zip code for your area, and what it will do is let you know, do you see all of the channels in that area? All of the green channels are strong. I mean, there are dozens and dozens and dozens of channels, and then after that, you get into the moderate channels. Right. By the way, we include, for all the major metro areas, I'm just gonna grab this real quick. So for New York, Los Angeles, Chicago, Philadelphia, Dallas, San Francisco, Washington, Houston, Boston, Atlanta, Tampa, Phoenix, Detroit, Seattle, and on down, for all the major areas, we include HSN, HSN2, QVC, and QVC2. We include the channels where you'll be able to watch us, because we are a broadcast channel as well, and you can watch us for free on your ANTOP too.
You can indeed. And here's the thing, with that extended holiday return policy, this would be the perfect time to give this a try. I mean, it really would, because the thing is, you're not even under the gun to like, oh, I got to unpack it and start using it within the first week or two to see if I like it. You've got until the end of January. So you've got ample time to see, okay, what's on it? You know, what do I want to continue to use my service? Do I want to use it to augment something? Maybe this is just all I want, because everything that you want is here. You've got that wonderful umbrella of time with which to test it. It is our lowest price in history. It's our most powerful to date. You get a a wealth of other bonuses and extras that they don't do for anybody else. They are the #1 name in the industry. You get the little power booster, you get all the cables, you know, the little channel guide, the whole shebango, and you get it only as long as supplies last for this, you know, smart price. Now, the other thing about that is Andrew is here all day tomorrow, so this is it for the weekend.
I believe it is.
For the weekend. So this is your only opportunity to grab it for the weekend. So I say get it at home, and Aaron makes an excellent point. You know, maybe you keep, you know, the converter box in the living room, but in the upstairs television.
Sure.
I just want to see my news. And you know what's so funny about me saying I just see the news? What was the statistic that you quoted me? Do you remember the one that I'm talking about?
94 of the top 100 shows in America.
Yes.
94 of the top 100 shows in America are on broadcast television. So when you think,
That's
I'm going to get this
wild.
antenna home, am I not going to have anything to watch? 94 of the top 100 shows that we all pay to watch every single week are on broadcast TV. It is a federal law that broadcast channels, ABC, NBC, CBS, Fox, the CW, HSN, QVC, they have to be available for free in major areas. We have kind of forgotten that this is how it works. Why do they have to be available for free? You've got to be able to get emergency information, emergency weather information, breaking news information. Now, many of us have chosen over the years to pay for services and cables for these to come into our houses. The truth is, on a lot of the major channels, when they come into your house via a cable, they are a compressed signal. When they come into your house over a broadcast channel, it's actually a non-compressed signal. So in many cases, you get a better, clearer picture, and that's a big deal too. And again, we're talking about the things that you love to watch. We're talking about the top 94 out of 100 shows in America are on broadcast TV. Couple things I want to show you guys real quick as we near the end of our presentation. I hope you're doing this. I know a lot of people think, well, is it going to be right for me? With extended holiday returns, it is the best time of the whole year to find out, can you save a ton of money every year not paying to watch TV? On this television, you can see, this is a newer TV. In fact, I have this tonight at 10:40 p.m. with Adam. This is a beautiful LG television. There, as you can see, there's a guide. So it's really easy for us to pull up and see. Right now, we could watch Oliver Twist. We could watch The King of Queens. We could watch The Electronic Gift Connection, which we're watching, which we're on. We could watch college football. If you have an older television that doesn't pull up a guide like that, no problem. We include for a year a subscription to a really cool service called MyTV24, and it'll allow you on any of your smart devices. You just load the little app. We've already paid for the subscription for you. You load this little app and it'll show you what's on TV. Also to that point, if you have a television from before, I think 2007, TV that doesn't have a digital tuner built into it, you need a converter. You might want this anyway. So this is called Pix Plus. This is a digital converter, so it will convert your signal from analog to digital for you, which is important, okay? The other thing that Pix Plus is, this is a DVR.
Oh, it is?
So even if you have a newer TV, you might want to pick up the Pix Plus as well. It has 64 gigs of built-in memory. When you use this with an antenna, this is a DVR that you won't pay a DVR service to rent your DVR and have the service every month. So you can use this to choose to pre-record all your favorite channels, all of your favorite broadcast channels that you'll be getting now on your antenna.
That's impressive.
It's nice to, you know, if you're gonna cut out your monthly bill, you might as well cut out your monthly bill.
But you know what, that's just it. I think a lot of us, you know, regardless of what your budget is, I think we look at our family income and we say, okay, what can I live with? What can't I live without? I think most of us would agree entertainment is essential, but are you paying more than you need to? And are you really getting what you want and what you deserve? This really puts you in the driver's seat. And I think that's what this is all about. Not only free TV, free TV, free TV for the lowest price that we've ever offered, most feature-rich, most powerful to date. And boy, oh boy, you have got the opportunity with our extended holiday return policy until the end of January to give it a test drive. So when you look at this, you don't have that cutoff or that onus of, well, I better get it out of the box and I better set it up and I gotta test it because I've got that 30-day return policy is always nice. But boy, when you've got until the end of January, especially at this price, this is better than any today's special price. So, you know, it's absolutely the perfect chance to do it. Now, speaking of things that really could have been a today's special, that's 17